Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And first of all, wishing each and every one of you a very happy Eid al-Adha. And I hope you guys have enjoyed and spent a lot of good time with your family. Basically, I have spent a very good time with my family. I mean, I mentioned, I will be off for 2 days. And basically, also one more important thing, since you wanted to apologize, that I was a little bit off for like 3-4 days, not much available because of the market was literally boring, little shitty, sideways, nothing much to honestly looking great about it. Your sporadic activity in your own Discord is hilarious. Yeah, I completely agree, my friend. Why not? And for that, I sincerely like to apologize because the market was literally sideways. And as the Eid was coming, so I thought to spend much time with my friends. As the plan is there is nothing much to update actually, as the market is a little flat. There's a plus minus 2% move and maybe 2.5% max. That's how the move is happening in the overall market. And it's better for us to, in such kind of situations, it's really best for not only myself but for everyone that we preserve our capital. Preserving of our capital is very important, because the next move that might come, we don't want to miss that next move actually, honestly speaking. So I think from today onwards thing changes. I mean, I will be very much active, very much available for everyone. There were some, I think the AI signal bot, I think it's because of maybe the Amazon AWS. I don't know what happened, but the AI signal bot got stopped suddenly from 11th of June. But I'll just let it get started very quick and very soon. So first of all, my sincere apologies for each and every one of you, why not, and everyone else that I was little, very less active, very less active actually, because the market, guys, how it's going on. So it's better for us to spend time with our family and work on, in the back end, we keep on working on our plans on how or what can be the next probable move for Bitcoin. So now let's discuss about what could be the next probable move for Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go down to Bitcoin, a very important chart that is there in front of our screen is the USD dominance actually. Well, if you look at here for the USD dominance, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I really like about the USD dominance, it had a very interesting and a very perfect, I would say a very interesting, sort of a rising wedge, or you can say a 3 drive, and that also tells me that it's a very interesting 5 waves on and upside. That's like a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that's like a 5 waves move on and upside. And if you look at the move on the downside, I don't think that USD dominance is bottomed. I still believe that it need to have one more push or one more move on the downside. Why? Because currently I'm watching this whole move as A, B and 5 wave move on the downside with wave C. Now I would have told you that the bottom is in, USD dominance is bottomed, and it's like short the whole market, just short, simply just close your eyes and short it. No, I also mentioned like in every small update that I gave on my Discord, don't long till we have flipped 67.4. Till then I'm not interested. We never flipped it, we never longed. Don't short it till we lose 64k. So we haven't lost that 64k yet, and I'm not sure if it's going to lose it, because 64.2 is EMA 50 on the daily, and that's a very important and crucial level. We will come to that part as well. But for now, USD dominance, I feel over here this clearly looks to me like some sort of a wave A, B and C. It's like forming a very interesting double bottom sort of thing. As you can see here, we swept these lows, but we did not took these lows actually. A very interesting equal lows pattern formed here on the USD dominance. Honestly speaking, guys, this is a very interesting pattern, and I normally love this pattern, and I just want to see how it plays out. But there is a very nice, I would say, now I'm not sure whether we are going to go to 786 Fibonacci levels. Ideally it should go, but I'm not sure. So what I'm watching right now is, at this point for the USD DOM, is this. So this is my wave A over here, a very interesting wave B over here, wave 1, 2, this is your 3 over here, this is your 3 over here, 4, and we are in the wave 5. So we are right now in the wave C. Now wave C might be in, we can have one more push up to 5.08%, honestly speaking, but this is the zone where I think the top for the USD dominance is in. This is the zone. This is where you buy the dip for everything in the whole market. So that's where your buy the dip zone, in my view, is. You know, buy the dip zone sort of thing. So why I think this buy the dip zone, excuse me. So this buy the dip zone, anywhere from 4.99, that's like a 5% to 5.17%, anywhere in between is the buy the dip zone for USD dominance, honestly speaking. Even if you look at from the perspective of, you know, the harmonic, let us see whether we have any sort of a harmonic over here. So we just probably put it here. So the A is here, and if this is your 0 point, what does this low means? Almost 0.303, that's fine, and this was 886, close to that. So practically 786 makes more sense to me. Ideally somewhere around this zone. So anywhere in this box is a very interesting levels for, you know, for buy the dip zone for Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm not saying that you need to be you know, or I'm not saying that we need to be literally buying alts. No, I think you just need to focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And why am I saying that we should not be at the moment looking for alts? Only and only because of the you know, ETH BTC actually. Even though ETH BTC literally bounced from my zone of green box, it gave us a very interesting bounce up here of like 6%. I still think that it's not done. So I believe that ETH BTC is going to do something like this, and it's going to retest this blue line. That's like 5535, and from there maybe, you know, as I mentioned, flip up we go, else we just going to have one more push on the downside towards this blue line. So I think I'm bullish on ETH Bitcoin. So that's why, you know, we are holding our ETH spots for the challenge, and I think soon I'll be building another coin margin contracts when we go into the buy the dip zone for the USD dominance. So that's our plan for a USD dominance. I don't have any other scenario for USD dominance, any bull case or anything at this point on the lower term time frame. I don't have anything, but overall I am very bullish on USD dominance. So higher term time frame I am bullish. Even if we dump down like this, yes, I am expecting USD dominance to form a big W pattern, guys. This is one of the biggest W pattern that you will ever watch it. So let's say, you know, quarter 3 is literally like is going to be literally like shit quarter 3. So sorry, quarter 2 that we are into right now, and quarter 1, quarter 2. Quarter 1 was a good quarter. Quarter 2 was not so good quarter, more of choppiness accumulation. But if this is the case, quarter 3 beginning will be slightly choppy, but quarter 3 would be very, very interesting, and maybe quarter 4 is going to be something like this, like a big green arrow on an upside for like a W pattern. This is like a clean W, you know, this is very clean. So if you guys think that Bitcoin is topped out and we are dumping back down to 40k from here, I think we need to literally wait for that moment. Now this whole you know, lower term time frame bull case scenario is going, this is the bull case scenario for Bitcoin, because USD dominance dump means the money is flowing from USDT to various assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on, and hence the invalidation level is your 5.24% basically here. We flipped 5.24%. I think it's going to invalidate, and I would say that this is wave 1, 5 waves, A, B, C wave 2, 1, 2, and this is going to be the bull case scenario for the USD DOM, making USD dominance pumping back to 6.2% and later 7.25%. So that's how it is going to go then. But for now, I think I'm very much aligned. My wave count is so aligned with this green plan that I have. Also, Q3 is coming, election season is going to happen, and lot of speculation is there with Trump coming in, and he's going to make crypto great and acceptable, basically. So if that is the case, I think USD dominance is definitely going to play out in my view. This is how I see USD dominance playing out. Similarly for Bitcoin as well, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just slightly clear my chart over here. You really don't have to rush into anything, rush into buying at this point. We really don't have to rush. You just have to take your own sweet time and wait for the levels, wait for the confirmations, and that's how you play actually, and that's how we make good money. So practically speaking, we need the weekly opens, and maybe hold on, I just want to check this. So basically I'm just going to change the weekly open to here, and this is where the 10th and 16th. So 10th and 16 June. We go on the 4 hours time frame. So what I'm doing right now is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just trying to find where the value area range for the last week, for the previous week for Bitcoin. So that's your value area high. That's your POC basically last week. This is the levels where majority of the volume was traded. Basically that's what it means. Which means currently a lot of longs are underwater and a lot of shorts are in profits. Here. Now we have everything we need. What is the Monday range? So currently we have lost the Monday lows practically, but then we have a previous month mid levels from levels perspective. So EMA 50 daily we have lost it. Now it's all about EMA 100. That is what the EMA 50 we have lost. EMA 100 is what we are looking for as the next support, practically speaking. Perfect. So what is next, ladies and gentlemen? If you look at here, we swept these highs actually. We swept these highs. I was honestly speaking, I've checked this chart many times, and the only thing that comes to me is two possibilities over here. First, this is some sort of a B and C, which is like clearly, you can also say that's like a 5 waves. Okay, let's say even if it's 5 waves, then that's a very nice, very short, very sweet diagonal that we have, that I haven't seen. I mean, that can be a diagonal, that can be like a top, honestly speaking, like a local top, which is a very likelihood of that local top is. However, what I'm seeing so far is that likelihood that Bitcoin is going to form a triangle actually over here. This is how Bitcoin is going to form a triangle. So practically speaking, this is wave A, B over here, and right now we are in the wave C, and wave C is likely going to end somewhere around $63.8 to $64,000, and the worst case scenario it can go to $63,000. But that's where this is the box. This box is my wave C actually. This box. This is my wave C This is what exactly my wave C looks like. So one more push maybe like here, and then I would like to see another push up for a previous month value area high, like up there, and then down like this, and then pump. So that's like a very interesting, triangle, very interesting triangle. So it's just going to chop a lot, as I mentioned. We need to chop a lot. So there are 3 swings we are going to take it. First, long from here till 68, 69k, maybe even 69.4. A short from there to 59.8. Long from there to new all-time highs of $75,000 to $76,000. From there, a dump down to sweep the lows. So that's how my plan is for this whole Bitcoin, scenario. The overall, how the market looks like. But that's what the plan for Bitcoin at this point. Overall, I think I definitely want to see the new all-time highs. I think this coming quarter 3, I'm expecting Bitcoin to make new all-time highs, ladies and gentlemen. That $75,000 to $76,000 is what I'm expecting, and I do think that it's going to happen, inshallah. So that's what I'm aiming for it to play on Bitcoin, and that perfectly goes with my plan for the USD dominance, and also along with ETH Bitcoin. So even though ETH Bitcoin looks bullish, bull till here, dump one more time. So that's where Bitcoin is going to outperform everyone, which also looks perfectly fine. It's going to a little bit take more sweet time, more time for it to get matured and break out, a little bit more accumulation, chop, and get accumulation. So that's like a very nice triangle, as you can see on the Hartum time frame. We have seen such sort of an accumulation or a triangle, as you can see. You see, that's like a very clean wave 1, or maybe wave B, A, wave B. This can be wave B as well. But for now, let's assume this is like a wave 1, 2. This is like a wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. 5 waves are in, and then you can say, as I mentioned, this something like this is what might come next, and the next dump is going to be hilarious. The next dump is going to be, is going to literally piss everyone off the market actually. But I don't want to focus on that dump which is going to happen. I don't want to focus on here. First of all, my focus is a pump from here to here. That's what we want. So we'll go step by step. But overall, this triangle looks amazing to me. For now, I only have this scenario, the triangle scenario. I don't have any other scenario which perfectly fits with my USD DOM. So at this point, we just have to have slight patience over here for Bitcoin. And, we want to long, we will long, or we start buying spot bags once we go into the buy the dip zone for the USD dominance. When we go into the buy the dip zone, then we buy. Looking for Ethereum. Ethereum also, I think, have lost the levels actually, honestly speaking, which now make me believe, or let me to think that Ethereum has done its 5 waves. If you remember, we had bull case and bear case, you see. So bull case was that we finished the wave C over here, like here. We go up here, this is your wave C, and we are still in the wave C, and we need to hold about 3,360. So till we are above 3,360, this wave count is still valid. Why? Because this is going to be like wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So one more push up would be nice for Ethereum. We really need to hold $3,300 levels on the forward time frame. Losing that, and this bull case is going to invalid. Talking about the bear case scenario, yeah, that's your bear case scenario, as I mentioned as well. What if the top is in, and we are literally, I was expecting a little bit push up to 3,850. Did not got that push to 3,850, but definitely got the push to 3,655. Even though we booked our coin margin gains for a very small profits, but that's profits are profits, and we are holding the spot bags. So that's our bear case scenario for Ethereum. And certainly, as I mentioned, the hard time frame, even if you go to the push up to 4130 to 4200, even if we run up from here like this, trust me, this is going to come back down, and this is going to dump to 2400. So at some point Ethereum is going to go to 2400, and yeah, that's how it's going to go. So Ethereum goes down to 2400, guys, at some point, and Bitcoin is also going to dump. So you need to be prepared, you need to be mentally prepared on the next pump. Whatever spot bags you have it, the 75k, 76k, whatever the spot bags you have it, honestly speaking, this is where you sell. Just exit the market, go into the USDT mode, don't FOMO into anything. You will see certain pumps are going to happen in the market. Lot of FOMO is there in the market, and new people are coming, new retailers are coming in, and honestly speaking, this is where you get trapped, because the next move is going to be very volatile, and it's going to be very quick. It's not going to be like chop like this. No, it's not going to be like this. It's going to be very volatile, guys, very volatile. So you need to be very careful. You know, when you the next top, when we are going to pump it up to 75, 76, you literally exit the market, you get the fuck out of the market, just book the profits, whatever you have made it, whatever spot bags you have it, sell off or hedge it. If you don't want to sell off, you can hedge it, because if you are wrong, and if the market wants to pump up a lot, then you can close your hedge and you can write your spot bags. That way you might just lose a little bit, but overall we will be able to make good money with your spot bags. But honestly, I will be literally exiting the market. I won't be hedging anything. I will be very happy to catch this whole pump on Bitcoin and everything else, and I will be very happy if we can catch this move actually. So same plan for, as I mentioned, Ethereum, as well as basically Bitcoin, USD DOM, same plan. Let's just try to have a plan for total crypto market cap. If you look at total crypto market cap, ladies and gentlemen, we have literally seen a very interesting bullish wolf waves. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. A very interesting 5 waves on the downside, and we got A, B, and C over here as well. Or maybe this clearly looks to me like wave C actually. This is wave A, this is wave B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are in the wave 5. So a little bit pushed down to 2.2 trillion, some sort of, and then maybe a nice relief bounces towards 2.569 trillion, and maybe one more push up like this to 2.85 trillion. Possibility is always there straight away, and then dump like this. Possibility is always there, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, I think a little bit push down. This is where we have a naked POC. We have a nice support at 2.2 trillion to 2.16 trillion. That's where I think perfectly aligns with our USD dominance plan. So I think that we need to a little bit wait for the USD dominance to start pushing up to our buy the dip zone, and that's where everything aligns. Your total crypto market cap goes to our buy zone, Bitcoin goes to our buy zone, Ethereum goes to our buy zone. 3,300 is where I would like to build a nice coin margin contract for Ethereum with 2x leverage long. So that's what I would like to do. The worst case scenario would be this is some sort of another ABC. So practically this is wave A, wave B, and you're going to see wave C dumping down to $1.8 trillion, and maybe slightly even lower as well to the support at $1.6 trillion here. So that's where we are likely going to go back towards 40k at that point of time for Bitcoin. There's like a big M pattern forming over here. Possibility is always there. So hence your invalidation is $2.16 trillion for total crypto market cap, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the bear case scenario. My preferred scenario is bull case. I just want one more push up like this, and then maybe it can just die. I don't care, but this is what it can die, but this is why, because this perfectly goes with my week of accumulation pattern. If you remember, we have a very interesting week off. Let me show you as well. See, week of here, week of accumulation pattern. So you see a perfect week of accumulation pattern. We need to make that new all-time highs, or UT. We need that UT. This UT is missing. We need that UT. Once you get the UT, probably then we go to 60k or maybe lower. It all depends, but I just need one more push up on the higher side. This green box is what we need to fill, because when we fill that green box, it's going to give us a lot of good answers as to we are topped, the fifth wave is in, and then we can literally dump it back down to 2023 highs of 44,980. And definitely, I mean, I know that you might feel a little bit shocker as to, hey, where is the target of 400,000, 300,000? Remember, we have two plans from the Hudson time frame, the bull case and the bear case. The bear case scenario dumps it down back to 14k, maybe 19k, and the bull case is literally pump it back up to 400,000. Remember that plan? Okay, I'm not going to show you again over here. I've already shown you that chart, but let me just give you a glimpse. You know, I won't explain much in detail, but let me show you here. Perfect. So this is your bull case, guys. If you remember the bull case scenario, I'm just going to put it up here. So that's your weekly chart. So that's your bull case scenario, which is very normal, which is very valid. The invalidation is 49,400 for this. The bear case scenario is also very valid, and that's your bear case scenario. So basically, we go into the bear market for like next year or so, until maybe, you know, anywhere between, I mean, normally it bottoms around December 2025, and next year, even if you go to the bear market, and then later we start a big ultra bull run, pumping up towards $500,000 target for Bitcoin, and that is going to be very wild, guys. It's going to be very wild if it does such sort of a thing, actually. So that's our bull case and bear case scenario for, you know, Bitcoin, guys. So that's our plan for, you know, Bitcoin. Just have a little bit patience. We go into the green box, we start building up long positions. The perfect entry for Bitcoin will be around 62,900. That's like $63,000. A perfect entry. That is going to be like a pico bottom for me in case if we get it. So now let's go to the Solana chart, guys. You know, before I go down to deep dive to my theory at why I feel that Solana can go to $9, I just want you guys to understand something. Now let's focus on here. So I think I've done with my analysis. I'm not going to take much of charting sessions. Like, I just want to show you why I feel Solana is going to go to $9 again. So if you go back in time in 2017, when bull run was going on, there were a lot of coins in 2017, like, so for example, like XRP, maybe like, even let's say Litecoin. So these are all like, you know, the bull run coins for 2017. In 2017 they did something like this. Okay, this was the top in 2018 January, and then the bear market kick in and we did something like this. That was the bear market for 2018 to 2020 March. And after that, the bear market, we started running big, and we, some said made new all-time highs, some said did not make new all-time highs, you know. So in 2020 we went up here, and later in the bear market the price of an asset started dumping back down. Not only it swept the previous lows of 2018, many even went lot under. So practically that was like you know, 2020. So basically that's like a life cycle. Now try and understand, every alt, every category, they go through their life cycle. For example, Meta, all Meta coins went through the bull run in 2020, if you guys know about it, correct? AXS, Mana, Sand, they were going nuts. It reached almost close to $44 billion market cap, which is, we literally caught the you know, where I mentioned that Meta is going to top around $44 to $45 billion, and exactly topped around those levels. And then I also mentioned that I'm going to sell everything because Meta is going to go under $10 billion. Normally this is how you know the cycle works. So just imagine and put, where is Meta right now? Meta is still struggling for that wave 2. It is still in the wave B, wave 2 accumulation. Meta is still here. Meta is still here in this stage. So similarly, every asset, every category goes to that life cycle, be it Amazon, be it Microsoft, be it internet, be it Google, Alphabet, whatever, financial assets you take it, whatever. For example, bond market, gold, silver, any forex pairs, every asset goes through its life cycle. That's exactly what I'm trying to understand. That Solana life cycle, this was like a 2017 pump. This was like the dump that we got on Solana was like a bear market, and we are in this stage, and hence I believe that this stage will come for Solana, which is literally going to wreck everyone. So yeah, whosoever are going to whosoever thinks that Solana pumps from here to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, I mean, I don't know what to say to you guys, but honestly, you need to take some break, and you need to stop. You need to literally, stop trading actually. Why? Because that's a very clean cycle, very clean cycle, very cleaner cycle. And if you look at from the Fibs perspective for Solana over here, so even if Solana makes new all-time highs, even if it makes, let's say, this is your wave 1, this is your wave 2, that's your wave 3, we are in the wave 4 right now. We go one more push on the downside, Solana goes one more push up, make new all-time highs, sweep up the highs, and out of nowhere we reject, start dumping down like this. The bear market kicks in for Solana, we dump down and go to the golden pocket zone, $9, bounce and sweep the lows like here for Solana. This whole bear market, this is going to be your wave 2, and then you go for like a big rally. So just try and understand how the market works. This is what an impulsive move, you got it. You got a very nice impulsive move over here for Solana, and then you go for an accumulation. That's a bigger accumulation of an asset we are right now into. That's your accumulation, and then you can target a very similar expansion. Where is copy and paste? So you can look for an expansion. So that is where your target for Solana then would be $1,500 to $1,600. But hey, you need that accumulation, and that's a bigger plan for Solana. Even if we make new all-time highs, we go to $300, $312 max at this point, $310. If you want to catch the top perfect top, the way I gave it to you BNB a few days back, around 710, 720 max, and that's where it topped out. So Solana target will be roughly around 312 to 320. That's where it's going to top out, and then we are going to see this sort of move on Solana on hard time frame. So that's what the bear market looks like for Solana, and that's a very good accumulation in my view for Solana, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I think that Solana is going to see one more move on the downside towards $9, and maybe even under $9, which is literally going towards $5.6 to $5.7. After BTC all-time then alt surge, or how, or to tell your thoughts on alts, how they're honestly speaking, I don't have any much thought on alts at this point, because for alts everything depends on this chart. You don't need anything else. You just want total 3 to reclaim the equilibrium. You see, my friend, till we don't reclaim this equilibrium, which we are rejecting it again and again, so till we don't reclaim it, I don't see any sort of a bullishness. I see that alts are going to dump a lot right now. I'm expecting it to sweep up the lows, and this is where I am seeing alts are going to hold up. For example, let me show you this box. This box is where you want to buy alts actually. You let it go here, you buy alts, and I'm damn sure I'm watching alts pumping up to 695 billion, and if everything is right, I see alts are going to $740 billion, meaning the alts are going to pump from this green box. Anywhere in this green box, I expect alts to pump 34 to 35%. If you want accurate I would say a very single dollar entry on alts. You literally want to catch a perfect bottom. Pico bottom. You really want that entry. Then this is where your entry would be. $537. The pico bottom would be around $514 or $515 billion, which means that alts are going to pump from there almost close to 41 to 40%. So that's where alts are going to outperform, and that's where we're going to sell our dot bags, LDO bags, waves. We're going to sell our waves as well. We just literally go sell, and this is the green box where we want to buy. So that green box is where I am buying alts, and I will give you a lot of calls on spots. I'm not gonna go much on leverage. Slowly and gradually build leverage, maybe coin margins only, but not like a big leverage more than 3x. I'm not gonna do that, because this is the do or die levels for alts. This green box is your do or die. So that's what, if you really want alts to outperform, you want alts to flip this, hold this, and once they flip it, it's going to run. Till they don't flip it, don't even think of alt season, my friend. Even if it pumps 41%, just take the profits of 41%, enjoy the gains, and wait for it to flip it. If it don't flip the equilibrium, just forget about alt season actually. So that's the overall plan, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you love this live stream, and I am here, and we are going to kill this. So I'm so energized. Actually, I've been freshed. I know the markets are not the way I was expecting to give us a very nice all-time highs before I can literally get the fuck out of the market and maybe switch into full USDT mode. One of the best part about us is, if you remember, we literally sold at 70,500. Every damn Bitcoin we sold it. Everything we sold, even if it went through $72,000, we sold everything at $70,500. Even if you buy back right now, it is still in profits. But hey, I'm not gonna give you the buy at this point. Once it goes into the green box to my levels, then we can talk of buying. But for now, we just have to watch. We just have to look right now. Don't do anything at this point. Okay, don't do anything. So that's all for today's stream, guys. I hope you loved it. Please press the like button. And again, I want to sincerely apologize to each and every one of you that I was a little bit inactive for past 4 or 5 days. And Eid al-Adha was there. There's a huge good vacation was there in Dubai from Saturday, Sunday, like from Friday onwards actually. So I was with the family because the market was literally off. But now I am here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's kill it. And also, if you would like to buy our t-shirts, your crypto t-shirts, you can go to my website, check it. Also, guys, we have made a small bug updates on our trend screener. The bug is fixed. You can use it now as well. It was a very minor bug that won't change anything, but that was having an issue with the display screen, actually nothing else. So that bug is fixed as well. But I'm fixing it. So once the bot is fixed, I'll let you know. I'll update you as well for the bot. So that's all for today's stream, guys. And also from tomorrow onwards, my timing for streams would be, I'll be compulsorily doing a daily live stream at 10 a.m. In the morning. Whatever happens, you guys can attend or not. You can always choose to watch it or view it later on, my friends. A lot of people DM me today from US, from a London session, that they were like, please do it in the evening so that we all can attend. We have jobs. I completely agree, my friends, but sometimes we have to rush. We need to push an update so that you all can stay ahead of the curve. So that's what I will be just giving a stream. I'll be updating my charts as well after the stream is done, so you can check it in the morning stream, and definitely I'll be taking another stream in the evening. And in the between, we're going to do a private, only for Discord members, a private scalping stream, so we can just probably scalp it, whatever scalps, like 1 or 2 hour. So we're just gonna do that. I've set up the whole scalping thing over here, as you can see. This is what I've set up, my scalping. Basically, this is my scalping session. I would say I've set it up, whatever the indicators that we need for it, everything I have it on here. One more important thing I just want to tell you is a lot of people are now talking about the Bitcoin, EMAs. They never used to use it, but I mean, now they are here. 64,265 is our EMA 100. So last time, if you remember, 39,500 was the first time we bought this EMA 100, and it pumped up like guys. The second time it did was here as well, when we bought again over here in this whole pump for the EMA 100. Second time as well, it literally survived. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, this time also I would like to see EMA 100 being protected on the daily. Honestly, I mean, if we don't do that, then we have a big problem. So 64,200. So even if it goes to 63,000, I don't want to have a 2 consecutive close under 63,000. I mean, we can simply trap the bears. We can create a huge liquidity, and we can then run it up straight away for that equal highs, and to maybe go for the previous month highs and the previous week highs as well. So that's what I have. I mean, this EMA 200 on the daily is very crucial. Even if you look at from the weekly time frame, we have a solid support of 61,500 EMA 20. That's a very strong support, ladies and gentlemen. Very strong support. We've been testing for the second time. Last time we tested it here on 29th of April around 56,000. We bounced from there, if you remember, and then even if we go down straight away to 61,000, I think that is going to be the ultimate buy the dip zone for Bitcoin, and I would not shy or run away from buying that dip. Actually, I'm just simply going to go nuts buying that dip on Bitcoin. I'll just put, because I have a lot of USDT. As you know, we have sold our Bitcoin bags at 70,400, and even the Bitcoin that I bought at 16,800, 50% of that I've sold it for, booked the gains at 70,400. I'm really happy. So almost hold it for like more than a year, and I'm happy. So I have a lot of USDT, spare USDT now to put that money in Bitcoin again. So let's see what it gives us. But this green box is something I'm aiming for. Honestly speaking, Ethereum ETF is not going to make any impact on crypto. No. Remember, your king is Bitcoin. Ethereum is not even close to being a queen. It's not even queen actually. You can say maybe Ethereum is like a king of an altcoins, but Ethereum is not the king of crypto. Bitcoin is the king of crypto. So Ethereum is not going to do anything. I mean, it's not going to impact much, my friends. That's what I have seen so far, and this whole crypto space since like inception, and since even 2017 trading, it's, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what. Have a good night, guys, and I'm just going to update my charts and my plan on the channel, and whatever queries you have, you can ping me. I'll be happy to answer in the Discord, and that's all, guys. Thanks a lot.